Alrighty, Jin Young. So if you go to the client baseline demo, this is what I was trying to get to work. You're going to get an error. And it says, it's essentially this is the thing. It was trying to do OpenGL. Create a GLX context for OpenGL, and that failed. And it says there's a low level setup of window failed. And that is presumably not good. So there's a couple things we can try. One is that if you type essentially into Google, if you type low-level MATLAB, low-level graphics MATLAB issues or something. Let's see. Let me see what I actually typed in. Oops. Low-level graphics MATLAB is what I typed in this first thing. It comes up. I think this is probably good too. Let's look at this real quick. This would probably be worth checking out. But so here, I clicked on this and it says on Linux systems, make sure you're using proprietary vendor drivers. So this is something we can try to figure out, is to try to get the ATI Radeon driver working. I'm not sure if it is. I'm not sure if we need to download that. And make sure that's the driver for the graphics card we're using on the computer. That is the first thing we should probably try. Secondly, this whole thing, it's like to get info on what you are, what graphics stuff you are using. You can follow, let's see, this, you go to this and follow these instructions. So type info equals, well, don't type that in yet. First you start here. Actually, sorry, probably start here. You do this, create this graph, then you do this, then you do this, and it's like I did those things, and see, you can see in the command history here. Yeah, I did that. It's somewhere. There it is. And then I did the next thing. I did ax equals GCA. Great. And then the next thing after that is supposed to be info equals renderer info ax, which is just like going to tell you what the computer used to create the graph, I guess, which it uses the graphics card stuff to do that, I think. Now, you can see that I've typed this command several seconds ago and it still says busy. So I believe this will sit like this at least for several minutes, as long as I've tried, but perhaps indefinitely. So hit Control C, that's in MATLAB, that causes it to get out of a loop that it may be stuck in. So it says operation terminated, and I don't know why it's getting stuck. So one thing you could do, since we do have a MATLAB license we paid for, I believe we get tech support, so you can call MATLAB and ask why that is happening. Say you are following those instructions to get the renderer info, and it's on a Linux and it's getting stuck. So that's a second thing you can try, in addition to getting the graphics card driver to be sure that it's Radeon versus some generic Linux thing. Yeah, so those are two things to try.